Hey, hi, this is Manjuna Chandriya. Welcome back to the channel. Today's session we will be learning how to use condition formatting. Let's try using condition formatting for 5 tricks. So we have a small data with the employee name, ID, department score, and the score and the sales and the joining date. Let's try to use the condition formatting here. First of all, let's find whether there is any duplicates in data. Since the employee ID is the unique factor, let's see whether there is any duplication in this. Select this column, go to home, under home go to condition formatting, and it highlights cells rule to the bottom. You can see that duplicate values, click on it. So now you can see on the red color you can change it to any other color, green, red, or these things. So it shows that employee number 1 is repeated twice, and you can also find the unique value in the drop down. Select the unique value. Now you can see I can change the color to yellow or green, right? If you click OK, so now you can see all the unique values have been highlighted. Or you want to highlight only the red in duplicates, just go to condition formatting, highlight cell, duplicate values, and these two has been duplicates. Let's delete the last row. As you know, it has the same values, so I'm going to delete the last row. Now we have all the unique values here. Let's use the one more option where based on the score, the person who scored more than 75 should be highlighted here in green. Okay, I don't want to highlight the score here. I need to highlight the name of that person. Say example, if it is now it is 90, so is more than 75. So this should be that EMA should be highlighted. Only EMA should be highlighted here. Who are scored more than 75 should be highlighted their names. For that, first you need to do is select the column B because we need to highlight the names. So I am going to select the column B and go to condition formatting again. New rule. Then you to go to formula. So we need to use this small formula here. Use this formula since based on the score, right? So click on it. Score is on D column. So first the value is in D2. So I'm selecting the D2. As you select D2, you can see the both the dollar sign has been for the D and the number 2. So we don't want to dollar sign for the 2. 2 is nothing but the row number 2. 1 and row number 2, right? This is the 2. So I don't want to log the row number because we have data below till 16. So for that reason, what I do prior to 2, I'll going to remove the dollar sign. I'll keep the dollar sign for the alphabet D. D is nothing but the column. Column D is the constant since the score is in the column D. So I want to log that cell. So I'm leaving the dollar sign prior to D, removing under 2. Once you do this, greater than 75 is our target, right? If it's 75 above 75, I need to color it. So what I did is greater than 75. There is no format. There is nothing format here. I'm just clicking on the format. Go to fills. Select the green color, whichever color you need. Click OK. Click OK. So now you see automatically as we selected the column B, that's get been highlighted. Let's say so this should have been not highlighted here, right? The reason is why it is highlighted is the one mistake we have done is go condition formatting. Okay, new rule. Under this, I have selected the entire P column that we should have not done. So why? Because it is taking from the column 1 that there is no data, automatically picking from there. So I'm going to delete this data. Let's try doing it. I'm not going to select the column, entire column. I select the data, right? Leaving the first row. Go to condition formatting, new rule, user formula equals score is under D2. Remove the dollar sign for D2 for 2. Keep the dollar sign for D for the column D. Format green. Click OK and select. So again I didn't change the edit the column. I not given greater than 75. Now you can see apply. I see 75 getting highlighted anywhere. Let's remove it to 74. The color has been reduced. You can do it for greater than less than also. You can just change the sign and change the color. It will going to highlight the less than data also, right? So this is done. So I just go ahead and delete the formula. So I have highlighted only the name, but I want to highlight the entire row. If it is 75 and above, the entire row should be highlighted. I don't want to highlight only on the name. In that case, earlier what we did, we selected the name range. Now we need to highlight the entire rows. So leaving the header, select the data till here, go to condition formatting, new rule, use a formula. Similarly, D2 is our option. So I'll go directly type it as D2. Under D2, so we need to log the column D. I'm using a dollar sign there, greater than 75, and format cells to to green. Click OK. Now you can see all the anything above 75 is highlighted. So let me change it to 74. Now it has been reduced. So again you need to add one more for less than 75 color. Just similarly select this. Go to condition formatting. Create a new rule formula. Again equals D2 is the score. I'm going to log the column D using the dollar sign less than 75. Anything less than 75 should be highlighted in orange. Click OK. Now you can see the less than 75 is being highlighted as here. Let me change it to 75, greater than 76. Now you can see automatically changes to, let's say it is less than, if it is 75 should have, should be, so we have three more conditions right here, less than. So I select this values, less than, less than or equals 75 should also be orange. Now you can see it has changed. If we change to 74, if we change it to 76, changes to green, right? And we able to get the information here highlighted as per the entire row, or you can highlight the only the particular cell. So we have done this. So I'm going to delete this. You can go to manage rules. Want to delete or you want to edit, you can do it here using this. Want to delete the rows, just click it, apply, and the condition is gone, right? Next, so let's say I want to highlight based on the joining date. I want to highlight the people dates based on the year. We have a dates here, January 1st 2021 to July 12th 2022. Any people who are joined under this should be highlighted. So I'm going to select the data of this joining date. Go to condition formatting, under highlight cells you can say between. As you can see, automatically it is picking here. So I want to change the start date. Start date, I can go ahead and select this cell, and the end date to here. I'll select these two, green or yellow, red. Let me keep it in red. Now you can see till July 22 12th it has been highlighted. Let me change it to say October 12th. So 18. Let me put it as 18 here. This has been highlighted. Only the from this date to this has been highlighted. People who are joined between those days, right? So this helps us to create this. And one more thing is that, say example, you select this data, go to condition formatting again, highlights, you can put it as between or equal to. So here also you can do between the score. Say example, say that people who have scored 50 to 74 should be highlighted as yellow. Okay, now you can see highlighted. So again, people who scored, condition formatting between, let me say 75 to 99 should be, let me put it as green. See here, the light green. If I change it to 74, automatically color gets changed here, right? So let me delete these conditions. The last condition is what we can do is insert a column here or insert somewhere here. It has graph, just equals, select the score. Okay, we can add a graphs here, select this data, go to condition formatting. You can see a lot of options here. Data bars, you select any bar, any color. Let me select blue. Okay, automatically it has picked. So I can go to condition formatting again, manage rules. So this is already taken. I'll select this, edit rules. Here it says automatically takes anything which it automatically picks the least number from there and to the maximum number it takes. Say I don't want to keep this, I want to give my condition. You can do that. Number, say I say that start from 25 and end for 95. Okay, you can change the colors here if you want to change the font color, border color, and the filling color. Okay, say example I shows the numbers, I don't want to show the number. Click on the show bar only. This will hide the numbers. Click OK, apply. Now you can see. Say let's change it to 30, 25. So we are given 25 as the starting point. So let's say 99. So it is completing the task. So we can, based on this, we can know that whether they met or not. So this helps us to create all these conditions. There are plenty of things we can use it. Play around with the text content. For example, there is one more option. I want to highlight the text. So example, I just delete the conditions. Okay, based on based on the department, I need to highlight the entire row. In that case, similarly, select this data, go to condition formatting, new rule. You can go ahead and select the contents, format the cells that contains. Okay, that is, since we are talking about a text, I'm going to select the text here as HR. So orange. So now you can see HR is given highlighter, but I want to highlight the entire row, not only the HR. In that case, select the range as I did last earlier. Just delete this, apply, go to condition formatting, new rule, use a formula here. Under this equals, text is under C column, right? I'm going to select C and it is dollar sign for the 2 also. I'm going to remove the dollar sign, equals. Now you can give it as, say example, IT. I need to be highlighted, format, orange, click OK, apply. Now you can see the IT picture is been highlighted. You want to do add any other color, again select the same thing, repeat the same condition, add the different text, it will go to highlight the entire row. I hope this function was helpful. Do let me know for any other things. Thank you for your time. Happy learning.